see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe. First of all, today shall be Ya'ara. And we're gonna start with a similar one like we did last time. I have a couple of references that I was pondering to use, but I'm not gonna show them because the point of these ones is actually to make them look decent, to use them as a base for the final, not to like references for shape and stuff. Hello. You leave the door open. I closed it because I didn't want to disturb downstairs.
No, they left.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
The bike people left.
The bike people left.
Soon you can join them.
Soon I can. Oh wait, that's not. Okay, that's actually too far. Okay. Looking forward to seeing how this. Yes, so am I. Welcome, Morior. And this is way too big, I think. How you doing, my friend? How are things? I just realized I might have forgotten to share yesterday. Friday. Did I forget to share one on Patreon? Might have. I shared the interlude. The interlude was on Friday. Okay, good. Not on. I didn't share it on Wednesday, did I? Because then I have failed to share something.
You failed, man.
I might have. Trying to cope with the state of my country getting harder and harder to. Yeah, I understand that one. Well, many things that can be said about that one.
Fuck those people, to be quite honest. Not the victims, the other ones.
Yeah. All the other ones. All the other ones can go fuck off.
Yeah, the problem is it's easy to go like it's a problem of from over the pond. No, it isn't, because all too many wankers here are
Saying and doing the same stuff.
going like, oh my god, they managed to do that one over there. Let's do that one, do that shit here as well.
Yeah. But this place is supposed to be without politics as much as we can, so.
Yeah, might be time to change that policy though.
Fair enough. But we decide which policy.
Art is inherently political.
That is true. That was not the origin of that rule, though.
No, I know.
The origin of that rule was to avoid having people being all upset and angry and stuff when we are trying to do fun things, nice things. Maybe even things that help us forget those things for a short while. Okay. If I now do this, then maybe we can get something. So yes.
So yeah, I'll set up the library for painting and painting for you.
Yes. Ooh. Oh my.
And
Secret things to munch on.
you will set up the garage
For motorcycles.
yeah.
Yes. I might get a motorcycle. Well, I will get a motorcycle. Secret snacks are the best snacks indeed. Sorry, you were saying what?
Midlife crisis.
Yes. All the crises. Let's do it like this. Oh, this is a blur. Don't use the blur tool. Let's go closer. I'm gonna try to make this fun and exciting and all that jazz, but there's gonna be a lot of trial and error because this is a character that is difficult for me to figure out how she looks, as I have mentioned before. Oh wow, that's different. So what have you been up to this week? Have you been up to something fun this week? Have I been up to something fun this week? I don't know. Was I up to something fun this week? I was up to nothing, I think. Not much work, was pain on Wednesday, so I missed stream. Yeah, the stream on Wednesday didn't happen because I wasn't able to. Oh. An emissions test. Adult things, yeah. I understand. Oh yeah, by the way, we finished this one last week. But I said I didn't do anything. This is just to showcase that, you know, it's the same setting and stuff. Gramps is the best. One of the big difficulties with painting something like this is because they're aliens. There is a space between make this alien and make this look recognizable enough for being human or humanoid enough, so that it doesn't become the just looking feeling uncanny, because uncanny can be very bad when you're trying to make something that people relate to. So that's where my biggest issue with this one lies, really. And that one was probably pretty clear with the with both Grandpa and Sailvillis, because they are very humanoid, and so are these ones. But the Zari have their extra tentacles. Also going for them. Okay. So right now I'm just basically taking the lights and darks of this one to make sure that it fits the general shape of face I want. As one does. Okay. Let's save as well, that's important. Otherwise we might end up not saving. Let me grab these ones as well. Oh. Yes. It's very easy to just paint things in very human terms, like will they be hot? Because that's a valid question, but at the same time they're supposed to be aliens. Hot aliens has always been something that made me chuckle. I mean, you know, to an extent, sure. But in the end, you have to ask yourself, I don't know that you can apply human beauty to them. I mean, it depends. You have to. The difficult part starts when you start thinking about whether it is because of proximity to something that you find it attractive, or whether it is, or lack of proximity that you don't find it attractive, or whether it is pure biological incapability. Because those are things that have had an effect on how people behaved towards different ethnicities in the past as well. And I've already set up a premise that two people, one human and one non-human, are living as a couple in this series, or were living as a couple before one of them got stolen. So then you need to consider whether that one is a possibility or not. And that's difficult to do if you don't have that situation yourself. We don't have aliens living here, as far as I know. Well, to put it crudely, at least I'm not shagging an alien that I know of. And then the next question will become, where do you define that one? Do you define that one by sexual attractiveness? And if so, if you would define that one by sexual attractive, how do you define that one? Is it because she has boobs that you find them attractive? Or is it something else? Of all the characters in the book, of all the women characters in the book that I have described so far, Yara is is the one that I don't consider at all sexy in that sense. She's dangerous and she's you know, but it's not like oh yes, within her species she's hot. There she's like the hot one. Actually, I don't really think about that one that much with anyone, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. It's just not in the thought. It's, yeah, indeed, it's irrelevant to this particular character. Very irrelevant to this particular character. Sal Velis is very much a character that isn't driven by sexuality, but uses it to her benefit when she can. Whereas for Yara, it doesn't have a function for her character. At least not so far. He said as he was painting boobs. Imagine coming into this stream right now and going like, oh, he's painting boobs. He's talking about hot, sexy aliens. This is the stream for me. How disappointed they will be later on. Never disappointing? No. I mean, if they're here for the alien boobs, then it might be a bit a tad disappointing. No? See, I was far too far out there. This one needs to be moved. We are 3 characters in, there have been 10 boobs. That's a pretty good boob per stream ratio. Yeah. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I shall not argue with that one. And then people will hear that one. There's like lurk in the background and go like, 10 boobs? See, only painting women. What the hell?
She boobily boobed down the stairs.
Yes, but then I go like, you know, yes, but one of them had 4 boobs, but was a granddad.
We're that woke over here.
Instead of baby got back, grandma got back. Grandma got boobs. Oi, oi. Oh, wait. So this one needs to be here. Also, doesn't women always have to boobly boob down the stairs? Isn't that like a law somewhere now? One of my, oh, what's it called? You have that show on the comedy channel thingy. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. It's with Matthew Reich, I think he's called. And where they get like things that they need to do and they get points, and all of the people are comedians. And they have a moment where they go like, you know, how male writers write sci-fi characters that just simply cannot, hello Salbert, simply cannot pass the Bledsoe test. And the first thing that happens is when she enters is that she shakes out her hair and juggles her boobs.
As is customary.
Sorry?
As is customary.
Yes. This one might be wrong. I will need to change this one later because she will not carry. She will not have like a trail like Sail Valley's had.
I really need to stop saying, I'll do this one quickly.
Yep.
That's my only goal for this year.
Stop saying I'll do this one quickly. I think that's a good goal for this year. I still need to figure out her frills. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix this one first. Oops. Ear. Ear. And then I need frills behind her ears and jaw. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's gonna be my frill reference. I've put that one over here behind the text now so that I can see it. And let's hope that that one works. Nothing like a smiling axolotl. Yeah, it's an axolotl baby, apparently. No, wait. So, we need to make these ones go out here. 1, 2. I feel like somebody needs to find the grumpy cat equivalent of an axle and make it into a meme. Yeah. But it ain't gonna be me. Okay. That can kind of work. And then they would sit down here. There's some axolotl that has frown instead of a smile. Yes. There must be. I still think this one might be not correct, but we'll see. There are some issues with this one that I need to work on, but maybe that one is here. Okay. So, don't worry, she's not pink, but there is blood flow in the frills. So they will or be pale with a pinkish tone to them. And then we might as well just paint in the areas where I am thinking to have her skin show. But we are gonna make them on different colors. Because.
It's not really working.
No?
Then I'll just skip this bit.
Sorry?
Then I'll just skip this bit. I'll do something else instead.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to deal with CSS right now.
No, that's good. Sometimes you need to just take a break from that stuff so that it can work better another day.
Yeah, you?
Yeah, no, I'm just cheering out all the things that we come up with. I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna save here as well.
The Flemish word for this is good.
Ah, I see.
You'll be fine eventually.
This one is a good version. Okay. The general idea here is to give her slightly bluish tones to her skin, because that is what they are, blue or greenish mostly.
Okay.
Let's do this. Okay. Okay. That I can live with. This is the genetic mutation. Okay. That goes there. It goes up like that. Hello, Red. Welcome back home. You made it. How was it driving back home? Was it difficult? Or was it okay? It was not difficult. It was normal? Okay. They are not building at the bridge thingy yet then. She will have a mouth. Alright. I'm gonna go a little bit longer because I started a little bit late today. Because of that update. But we're not gonna do super much longer. Just a little bit so that it feels like we got something out of this. All of us. Okay. Now I need to look at this. You missed about an hour. Well, you left after I had started, so there is that. Okay. Hmm. Wait. The trick is to try to find the right things to work with. See, now I'm going into the more alien part of the look, and I think I like it. Because they're not supposed to be human looking, just humanoid. A beast man. Woman.
Person.
Person. Man, woman, person, TV. getting close to time.
Open?
Yeah.
I solved that.
Nice.
Should work now.
Yeah. Okay. I am about to stop here, love.
That's not a bad thing.
No.
Is it not the bad thing, yeah?
It is not a bad thing. Okay. This almost has a sensation of something. And that one can go now. Yay! We're going to save. And then we're going to do a time-lapse time, because that is what we do. Time-lapse time. This is the beginnings. She needs to have a dorsal tentacles and stuff. And I might change how her face look as well, because I'm not 100% convinced. I like that it's not superhuman, but it's still, it needs to fit the mental image, and I don't understand it yet.
Mental.
It's mental. Anyways, thank you so much for being here today. Hopefully everything works as it should on Wednesday, because it didn't on last Wednesday. Keep an eye out for things on the Patreon.
And Discord.
And Discord. And all the things. And see you next time. Ta-da!